So this is a video on how to shoot a little better because a lot of controllers get stick drifted and a lot of people don't know where to go to like kind of counteract that, kind of fix it. But a lot of people probably notice when they're shooting at somebody like the dot won't exactly be on the person, it'll be drifting another way, and then they won't know why or how to fix it, or if they do know how to fix it, like what number to put it at to where it won't move anymore, to where it just be still. So I'm gonna just go over that today. You can go anywhere. It's just a little easier to do it here. Multiplayer, private match, custom. It's good to go to a place that's kind of got like little areas where you can line up your dot and really see what's going on. So let me see, where's that place? Right here. This is usually the best place to me. Team deathmatch, I don't need any bots. I'm gonna just go straight into it. And I have to fix my aim settings when I go in there so that you can see how to do it. Any gun don't really matter. Just get a AR with a scope. So what you'll do is you just run to like a corner, like yeah, this is the one I was using literally the other day right here. So what you'll do is go to your options. I need to screenshot these so I don't forget or something. Well, I probably won't forget. 14, 14, and a 4. Okay, so take this down to 0, and you'll put this up to 20, both of them. And then, so now look at that. Let me put it on the corner. So I need it to stay still in this corner. See, it won't. I'm not even touching it right now. Look what it's doing. It's going to the left. And that's stick drift. See, the dead zone controls the stick drift, so like like how much you gotta press your stick for it to move, like the resistance. So dead zone is like the resistance basically. But right now, like I said, I'm not even touching it. So can't play it on 0, of course. Put it on 1. Try again. Still moving a little bit. Sometimes you gotta make it like sometimes you have to do this, do that, and then sometimes when you try to line it up, then it'll really like go off. See, there it goes, it's starting to drift to the left. So then that means obviously 1 ain't the way to go. And it's just easier to put it on 20 because the sensitivity is so like instant, like insane 20. Like as soon as you touch your stick, boom, like you're moving. So that's why, because of course you can put it back down to what you want it on once you find your dead zone. Put it on 2. Moves a little slower. You see it's fixing itself the higher I put it, but I'm not touching the controller right now. I'm just holding it in my hand. I'm not touching the stick whatsoever, and it's still moving. So then, boom, 3. This is what I tried to happen on 3. Sometimes it moves, and sometimes it doesn't. But that's too inconsistent for me. Because, like, of course, your person breathes like you breathe, so it's going to bounce left to right, but it's always going to reset back at the right spot if it's not moving. But see, right now it's not moving, but when I was literally in Warzone with it, like, it would move just a little bit to the left. So, point 3 wasn't good to me. Honestly, I would recommend once you find the one where it don't move, I'd go up 1 more just to be sure. Unless you're all the way at 10. If you're on point 10, it's time to get a new controller because that's too much because that means like your controller is not responding to your stick movements right away at all. Like it takes a minute for it to do it. So it's like you press the button, then it happens. It's not like you press it and it happens immediately. Like it's an input delay. So that's why if it's at point 10, take that controller back if you can. If you can't, throw it away and go get another one for sure. But what I had on, yeah, I had it on point four for me. That's when it really doesn't move. Like, I can just put it like on the corner, and then of course, like I said, the person breathes, so you see it just moving like to the right, but then it'll stop right back where it was. See, so that's perfect for me, and then I can just take it right back down to my spot right here, 14, and I'm fine. I've been doing good with it ever since I changed it. Because when I had it on point three the other day, it was like I kept losing gunfights so close because it just kept drifting. I just couldn't hit my shots basically. But then when I put it on point oh 0.04, I started getting kills again. So yeah, and oh yeah, and I had dropped a settings video, and I had both of these right here at point 0.83. I actually found out that this, with my settings, if you're using my settings, that I put this on 1.05 for my snipers, because you see it says high zoom. Because I had it at 0.83, could not hit nothing. It was like too slow. By the time I was trying to get my dot on their head, I'd be sniped. And then I raised it to like 0.95, and it was a little better, but still wasn't as snappy as like the low zoom. Like the low zoom 0.83 is perfect. Like I'm dead on you every time. So I had saw somebody drop a sentence video, J Guy specifically on YouTube. Check out his videos because I get like all my information from him, and he's trustworthy. He's not like dropping any BS. And once again, his name is J Guy. You just search him on YouTube. He's gonna have tons of Warzone videos. He actually helped me get a lot better at my movement, like how I move and everything is better because of him. So he had his on like this was like point 0.8, and this was like 1.110, but I thought 110 was probably might be a little too quick, so I didn't even try it. I just was like I said, at 0.95, and I was like, let me raise it up 1.05, and it was perfect. Yesterday I was hitting all of my snipes, and they were like filthy. Still got this one dynamic. Everything else pretty much the same. I don't think I've changed anything except for I've been changing this a lot right here. I go back and forth between default and tactical flip because I've been playing claw. If you don't know what claw is, it's like you shoot with your like first finger, like you just hold the controller regular. So then it's changing it to where your first finger will be tapping X, triangle, circle, square, like the face buttons, and then your middle finger will be the button you shoot with, and then also see my buttons right there: R1 to shoot, L1 to like aim down sight. So with those, with that, it is hard to get used to, but it's actually a little easier to move around. Like I can do more than one thing now. Like I don't have to take my thumb off the stick to jump. I can just use my first finger to jump and still shoot with my middle finger. So a lot of pros do this. Like I see Aiden does this and stuff like that. It really makes it a lot easier, but it's very hard. And sometimes I switch back because sometimes some shots I can't hit too good with that. Like if somebody's far away, like if they're running, I want to be as accurate as possible. So I'm gonna put my first finger back on the R1 because it's just I know I'm gonna hit those shots. Versus like I'm gonna hit them with the middle finger, but it's just I'm not as confident yet with that. So I'm confident with the middle finger up close, but far away I'm not. Like I could snipe somebody with it because I got a little more time. Like if they don't see me, but if like they're running and I have like my A max or something, then I gotta get my first finger back on R1 so I can laser them. And but I switch back between these two because the right stick. I mean, like we're going over a dead zone right now, so the right stick gets worn down the more you use it. Like that's gonna happen. You're gonna get stick drift. Eventually, you have to get a new controller. All of that, because eventually it will get to like point 10, like I said. So, um, I've been switching to default because since I've been playing claw, sliding with circle is really way easier and it's less wear and tear on your right stick, which is the one you aim with. So, but I'm more used to tactical flipped, so I'm more comfortable with it. So I just switched back to it like the last 2 days, but I switch back and forth. Just depends on my mood, I guess, which feels easier that day. And yeah, so that's some updates on my settings. I don't think anything else is different. I think I went over that in that settings video too. Yeah, I think that's it. But yeah, that'll be definitely how to aim better because I mean, obviously, if it was drifting how you saw, I mean, how are you gonna shoot somebody that's right here if your thing is doing this the whole time? And then on top of that, look what gun I have. I have the Ram, so the Ram go like the recoil is like it's like a S, like it'll go like this way, so it's gonna go that way anyway. On top of like my dead zone, like if it was too low, it would really be going this way a little, like even more. Like you're dead. Like if you're going to get somebody that know what they're doing and knows how to shoot, like you're dead. So it's just a little better way for it not to move. And you'll have to change it. Like dead zone, like it'll be perfect for now, but like depending on how much you're on your controller, you might have to raise it one day, raise it another day. I'm on PS5, so they just released a controller update literally like yesterday because I was on 0.05, and then after the update, like the updates actually helped the stick drift. It helped me go down one. So now that means I won't have to move my stick as much for the input to happen. So when I move it, it'll happen a little faster now. So that's helping with my aim, and that's extending the life on my PlayStation controller. So it's good that they're doing that. Um, yeah, so go play around with that for sure. If you're not hitting your shots, definitely go see if that's why. And like I said, if it's at point 10, throw that controller out, go get a new one. But that'll probably be it for today. Like this multiplayer match ending, so that's where I'm gonna cut it off at.